Hello everyone, this is my first video. Actually it's the second one, but this is the first video that I'm doing in English, in an English version. My mother tongue is not English, my mother tongue is Spanish, so if at some point of the video, of the talking or something like that, there is a gap between the words or the relationship between them, understand me, because this is not my mother tongue, but I'm doing my best in order to give you all the pieces of advices that I would like to really give to you, all of you. And I want to reach out many people as possible in order to reach all the messages that I can channel through my spirit guides through this oracle. Well, this is my first video that I'm going to talk, and I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Alfredo, and I am a tarot reader and also an oracle reader. In this session and in the other videos, I'm going to start talking about spiritual growth. I'm going to talk also about different pieces of advices that you can actually listen during this video and in the other, in order to start making some changes in your currently life. So I am going to use this oracle in this first video, and I'm going to use another ways in order to channel some different messages in order to make you these changes that I have been talking about. So I think that it's really important. I really need to highlight the importance of using some things such as tarot, such as oracle. These particular things help us in order to improve our lifestyle, and also to do some changes in our life in order to realize that we are also the person, and we are responsible of the life that we're living right now. So the only way, to change the perspective of our life, and also to change the environment that we're involving us right now, is through all these changes that I can actually read throughout all these oracle and tarot readings. So I'm going to start. Before everything, I'm going to start shuffling my cards, and I'm going to ask my spirit guides their guidance in order to make this oracle reading to make more suitable for all of you, and also to to get all the messages that I can perceive and receive from all my spirit guides, universe, God, anything that you believe in. So I'm going to take my time and well, here we have three piles. This is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So how is the correctly way in order to choose a pile? I think that the first step we have to do is close your eyes and take a deep breath, like 1, 2, and 3. And let me help you in order to choose what is the correct pile that I have to choose in order to get all these messages that you're giving to me. So the first step is I am going to use this. Okay, this is the first pile, this is the second pile, and this is the third one. So I suggest you to do these things in order to connect more with the piles and connect with the energy and all the messages that in order to make them more suitable and more comfortable to you. So try to put your hand in this way. So you're gonna feel like something in your hand, and something very weird. So when you start feeling something in your hand, it will be a possible sign from the universe that you have to choose this pile. So I think that it will help me. For example, for me, I'm feeling something for the first pile. So I think that I will be able to to get some messages from the universe, from spirit guides, that I have to listen from them. So I am going to start with the first pile. Let me see. Okay. What are the currently messages that people from pile 1 that choose pile 1 need to hear right now? What are the possible messages that pile 1 has to receive right now? What are the right messages that the universe wants to tell me? Oh my god, I got like a lot of messages that came through. Let me see, because one card fell out like 3 seconds ago and I didn't get it. Okay, what do we have here? Let me see. I'm so sorry if at one time I got lost in the video or in the conversation, but understand me, I'm trying to channel the messages, and I'm trying to channel the messages from my head in order to tell you, but at the same time I'm trying to speak in English, so it's kind of very complicated thing for me, but I'm doing my best. I'm pretty sure about that. So what do we have here? Okay, I got so many messages, and I'm going to do it at the same time. Sorry if I get interrupted or there is a gap between the conversations or the phrases, because I'm channeling different messages and I'm translating it in English. So what do we have here? I have the feeling that you're like currently right now with a project, or you're trying to reach something. It may be even a project, or it may be an idea, it may be a work, it may be a course, or it may be, I don't know, even for so many people that would like to study a master or a PhD degree or something like that. It is something right that you're trying to reach out. So what do we have here? I think that one of the best things that this oracle gives to me, it's that we have the chakras. I don't know if you have heard about chakras, but let me introduce a little bit about it. Chakra is something, is a word that comes from Sanskrit that signifies a circle. It's a circle of energy that is throwing our spinal cord, and we have so many chakras, but the mainly chakras that are in our body, in our corpse, is 7, and we have here 2. So I think that Spirit wants to tell you that you have to work something related with the sacral chakra. These chakra tell us about the feelings, the way that you're feeling right now. So, and also I think I got the message right now. It says that, for example, this card tells us that this card, it will help us to develop this ability in order to flow with our desires, and also it stimulates the creative power in order to manifest the successful and the abundance in our lives. So I think that you have the power in order to reach this project, to reach this idea, or to reach anything that you want. As I said before, I think that you have that power in your hands, that you have the abilities, that you have the aptitudes in order to to reach this project. So the only thing that I would like to tell you, that it's not responsible of anyone that it's surround you, but it's your responsible. So if you really want to do this change, if you want to crave this project, this idea, the only responsible in order to do that is you. There is no other person, there is no other group of friends, there is no family even. So I think that you're responsible for this change that can change your life. And let me tell you something. I think that one of the best things in this oracle gives me with this card, with patience, I think that you have the patience for doing all the things, and I think that one of the greatest things in life, in universe, is that if you have the patience for doing something, and even if you're not, you don't have money, abilities, relationships, or any material thing on earth that will help you to develop or to reach out this project, this idea, etc. I think that uh, with passion you have everything, because this passion will help us to drive to this project, to this idea, and this will help you. I think that this passion is something that is inside of us. It's like a spark that gives us this inspiration, that gives this new way of feeling that thing. And I think that one of the best things of passion is that little thing that makes you wake up like every morning at 5 a.m. or at any hour that you desire. But I think that you have a very advantage skill in this way. I think that this way of passion that you have with this project, with this idea, with this work, will help you to conceive, with this course conception. It gives me the idea and the channel messages that Spirit wants to tell me is that with this passion and with this chakra that you have to work on, it will help you to and the alchemia. I think that with this ability, I think that you have something within you that will help you to develop your career, your desire, your project, your idea. So I think at the end of the day, you have all the abilities and all the aptitudes in order to make your dream possible. And I think that at the end of the day, you will be able to do it. But let me tell you something. I think that it will help you to ask for help. We have the crown chakra, and the crown chakra talks about the relationship between universe, between God, between all this spiritual realm and us. And I think that if you really want to create this new project, or do you want to really reach out this idea, and I think that sometimes it is necessary to ask for help, ask for help for angels, for God, for spirit guides, for universe, for Mother Earth, or anything that you believe on. So I think that it's a time to ask for help, because we're not alone in this realm, in this physical realm. And I think that sometimes we really need this help from the heaven, from above, from another dimensions and realms. And I think that all this connection with spirit, with universe, it will help you to clear all the negative stuff in your mind, and it will help you to release all these toxic habits that you currently have right now, in order to conceive this project, this idea, to reach out. And at the end of the day, I see very good results, but I think there are some adjustments that you have to do in your current life, like work in your sacred chakra and your crown chakra. I think that this combination will give you all these things in order to make with this card, to make that all things are possible, and even your dream, even your project, even all the things that you can imagine right now. So I am currently having this feeling that maybe you are already doing, but you have to just make some adjustments. Let me sip a little bit of water, because this throat is like. So what else do we have here? We have masculine, divine. I think that, let me see. Okay, I think that you have a very pure energy, masculine energy right now. I don't know why. I think that you have to fix it right now, and sometimes this energy comes from the father. So there is maybe some issue, or there is some struggling between your father and you. And I think that it's really highly to see the importance of this, because this energy tells me that this frequency would help me develop this to develop this expression that will help us to shape, to cut, to define all our dreams, all our ideas with knowledge. And talks about this part of being strong, concentrated, active, something like that. So I think that it's something related with that energy that you have to work on in order to make progress in your current life, and also not with your father. I think that it will to heal this energy from from your father will help you to reach out all your projects, to reach out anything that you have in mind right now. So I think that it's very helpful to see thoroughly all these different things. So I think that it's everything that I have for you right now. So if you like the video, comment down below, and please write some comments what about this oracle reading, and if it is currently, or it matches something with your current life. And it will help me if you give me a big thumbs up. And see you next video. Another thing I would like to tell you that I am going to start uploading videos every week, but one will be in Spanish and the other one will be in English. So I think that the idea of this is not that you hear the information only for one day and it's like, okay, I realize about that. Otherwise, I think that the very for me and for you, I think that the best alternative and my objective with all of these videos, it will be to take some pieces of advices that I'm giving to you right now in order to change, in order to reach out your project, your idea, your PhD, whatever you want. So thank you guys, and see you later. Okay, pile 2. What are the currently messages that the Spirit wants to tell me through Spirit? What are the messages that you have for pile 2? What are the messages that I'm... Okay, let me see. Okay, we have love, synergy, dynamic, fertility, compassion, realization. Okay, let me tell you something. This is really very curious. How can I say that? I don't have the exactly word in English, but let me tell you that this reading is very curious. Why? Because it talks me about love. What do we have here? We have romantic love with this card. We have synergy. We have dynamic. We have fertility. We have compassion. And we have realization. So what I'm currently seeing with all these cards, I think that you have been struggling a lot of with your love life, and I think that you're maybe right now with a very heartbroken, and you're in the process of getting back all these pieces of your heartbroken. And I think that sometimes it's very how can I say that? I'm so sorry, but I'm channeling messages and I'm translating into English, so it's like it takes time to do that. Okay, I think that I don't know why, but okay, we have it here better. So let me tell you something. I think that sometimes our heart gets broken by a situation, by a person, by a group of people, and I think that we have time to heal from that injury. And I think that this reading wants to tell you that it's time to heal your heartbroken. It's time to get back all the pieces that has that have been falling from your heart. It's time to change the energy. It's time to take the risk and take the wheel of your car. Your car, it will be your life. So I think that you have to start making some changes in order not to happen it again. And you probably tell me like it's not my fault, it's everyone's fault. Yeah, I know, I've been in that situation too. But I think that one of the best things that we can do about it, it's the way that how we react and the way that how we feel and how we heal about that situation. I think that that aspects, that's something that we can really change about it, and the attitude that we have right now about that situation that it could happen like 1 year ago, 3 months ago, 1 month ago, I don't really know. But the way that we are feeling right now, we are responsible of that. No one else are gonna heal that thing about us. So what do we have here? Let me see that with this synergy. Let me tell you. They say the frequency of synergy vibrates, or it allows an acceptance that something that is not very obvious. Um, okay, this card invites us to be open-minded and to open our heart again. I think that it might be very difficult, but this card tells you that really good news are coming in your way, and really good things are coming in your way. But if you are in that protective way, or if you're close to these new adventures, to these new things that life has for you, it will not be able to reach you because you are close to all these things. So these cards invite you to be open-minded and to be open to all the possibilities that the universe has for you. What do we have here? And actually, if you're be able to be open to all the possibilities and to all the new ideas that a good universe could bring to you, is that because we have this card fertility, and these cards tell us there is something, there is potential in order to create something beautiful within us and from the consciousness, from the mind, in order to express in a very new way, in a very majestic way. And it asks us, here we have the frequency of fertility invite us to be more open, more courageous, and more creative in order to be more happy than we have even before all of this. So I think that it's very it could be very painful, a very painful process in order to open our heart to many people, to situation, to friends. But I think that if you're not be open to all the possibilities that universe has for you, you will not be able to see it, and also there will be not be a space in order to create all the things that I have told you with this card. So there is something. Also, we have the card compassion. This tells you that you have to be okay. These cards tell us about that we have to be very compassionate about ourselves, because sometimes we're really bad at ourselves and we didn't even know why. And I think that you're the only person that you have actually. Um, I don't know how to say that, but you have your physical body, and I think that you're responsible of that. But if your mind is like punishing you because other things that you have done to yourself, I think there is no other way to get out from that situation. So you have to start changing the patterns and the way that you how in the way how you feel about yourself. So not feel guilty about all the situations. I always say that something happens for a reason, and I think that if this something happens for you, it is very important to highlight the consequences and all the good things that can actually could bring to your life, and also a new way of to see yourself in a different way, and you will be able to realize all if you do all the things that I have told you, you're gonna realize that you're the only person that can change the perspective of life and the way how you feel about others, about the situation, and you will be able to see that the different changes could bring new opportunities of life for you, and it could bring you like new things, like this phrase that I really love, that sometimes God, universe, anything that you believe on, sometimes close some doors in order to open another ones. So I think that this is the currently messages that I'm having right now. And the only and another thing that I would like to tell you, you need to start making moves in your life. You have to start moving. So I don't know, maybe with even some basic things, it will it would help you to change the mindset that you having currently right now about the situation. I think that meditation, I think that doing some exercise, playing some instrumentals like guitar, violin, or something like that, it will help you to develop this creative way, and it will start making some changes in your mindset, because let me tell you something, brain is very powerful, and we have two options: make the brain, make the mind our ally or enemy. And I think that for all of us, I think that the best thing is to make it our ally. So there are the currently messages that I hear from spirit guides. I see you next video. I am going to start uploading every 2 weeks, 1 week in Spanish and 1 week in English, and so on. So thank you so much. See you. Please write something below it on the comments. If you like it, big thumbs up, or if you don't like it, write it down why. So thank you so much. See you next video. Okay, so let's go with the next pile. What do we have here? Let me see. Powerful messages. I have never got messages like the pile before, but let me tell you something. These messages, some of them, I don't know why, but there are situations in my life right now that I'm with these readings that I'm doing right now, I'm realizing about different things and the energy mindset. So that's the reason that why sometimes there is a gap between sentences, because I'm channeling, I'm getting the results, I'm trying to reach out as all the messages and all these things to translate it into English. It's not like very easy as it seems and as it sounds, but I'm doing my best, so don't worry. So what do we have here? Remuneration, okay. Communication, okay. Believing, okay. Earth, coherence, okay. And soul time. Okay, what do we have here? Let me see. Okay, I think that this will be a very fast messages, because I channel it, and they are very direct and very deep at the same time. So what do we have here? I don't know what your situation right now, what you're living right now, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that even you don't know, or maybe you don't know, you realize about that. The situation that you have been living through your whole life, you already signed it for it. Since the beginning of time, since you were only a soul in heaven or other realms, I don't know, other dimensions, but you already signed it for it. Let me tell you that all the things that you're currently having and all the things that you have been passing through, you signed for it. You did that promise to yourself that you have to live or all these changes, all these activities. And why I'm telling you to why I'm telling you this to you, because I think that it's like kind of a reminder that something happens for a reason, and get uh, we don't get annoyed, or even sometimes we ask ourselves like, why are why I am living this situation. I think that you already knew it, but obviously you forgot it when you came to Earth. So it's only a reminder. It tells us that we have to flow. We have to flow with life. We have to flow with all these activities, with all these things that happen in life. And I think that in order to emerge into another reality, into another possibility, is that we have to uh, believe. Actually, we have this courage. We have to believe. Oh my God, we have to believe that that uh, time is only it's only a fraction of time that. Sorry, I don't know what did I say, but sorry, I'm channeling messages, so many messages, and translated into English. It makes me like, I don't know. You have to start to believing that something happens for a reason. And if you're right now currently living an annoying situation, a situation that you don't really like, and even you can hate it, there is only, how can I tell you? It's only for a time. It's not gonna last like forever. It's not gonna last 10, 20 years. It is only a time that you're living, and sooner or later the situation will improve or will change. I don't know. I don't know. But let me tell you something. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing. Nothing. Even the good ones or the bad ones. So we are uh, like we are let me tell you an example. We are like in a boat, and life is like the waves of the ocean, and sometimes these waves get harder. But the only way that we only have two options here. We flow with water, or we go in the opposite direction. I think that will be easier if we flow with the water, uh, instead of going against the flow of the water. I think that it will be easier, and it will help you in many so ways. So don't hesitate, don't be impatient. I know it's hard, don't worry, nothing lasts forever. And I think that in a very way, in order to heal all this process, all the things that you're currently having right now, I think that sorry, I'm going to sip a little bit of water. Okay, better. Let me tell you something. I think that the only things that you can do in order to improve the situation is to talk with somebody else. We have communication. This card tells us about the throat chakra and the way that we communicate with other people. And I think that it's very important because sometimes, uh, let me tell you something, people are not mind readers. So if we don't communicate in a very effective way, we're not going to see how people manage the situation and how do they feel about the situation. But if we don't talk in a very properly way, our feelings, the way that we're thinking, or the ideas that are currently passing through our minds, it will not be able to put things in order and to make I don't know why, but I'm feeling I got the message that you're currently having like a tornado in your mind. So I think that communication, it will help you to to manage and also like put it in order, all your ideas, the ways that you're feeling, something like that. And also, I think that the situation will improve if you start connecting with Mother Earth. Uh, I think that Mother Earth will help you to improve or to change the situation. And how does Mother Earth will help me, or how can I connect with the energy of Mother Earth? Let me tell you something a very easy activity that we can do in our backyard or in the street or in a park. You can go to the park or in a very green nature area and start feeling the trees, feeling the environment, feeling the air, feeling the sun that is hitting to your skin. All these things, start connecting with nature, with all the elements that Mother Earth gave to us, like the sound of the birds, all these things that can be actually very dumb in a very way, but we don't even realize it because we think that these things are going to be there like forever. But if we don't realize about it and all the details that nature and God and life gave us, I think that it's a very way in order to connect with nature, with our environment, and then it will help you to bring new ideas and to heal all these bad things that are currently happening to you. So I think that it will be very helpful to you. And at the end, I want to talk to you about coherence. Coherence tells me that you, with the same idea that you have a tornado in your mind, I think that the first step is to communicate with other people about the situation, and also to organize all the things that you have in your mind. And I think that also the coherence invites you to be coherent. I think that it's very obvious, but it's there. I told you it's a very direct message. What does coherence wants to tell me? I think that sometimes if we are not coherent with ourselves, and even the way that we're thinking, the way that we're talking, and the way how we act, I think that these are three mainly things that we have to take care about it in our current life in order to start making the possible changes and start organize ourselves, our mind, our things, everything in our personal life. I think that we have to to be coherent with ourselves. What you think, what you what you talk, and what you act. I think that you start visualization. How can I say that? You have to start making analysis of yourself and the way how you act, the way how you talk, and the way how you think. Because I think that is something that is not like quite, I don't know. I told you I saw an image of a tornado in your mind, and I think that you have to start very coherent to yourself. So I think that I all the messages that I have for you. So see you next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you like the video. So give me a big put a thumbs up, or if you don't like it, write it down in the comments why don't you like it. Let me tell you if you like all the messages, or if there is something that matches you or your current life, or the messages or something like that. So the other video that I'm going to upload, it will be in next 2 weeks, because I want you to start practice all these messages, all the activities, all the things that I told you. So in order to start making this change in your life, and don't forget, nothing lasts forever. I think that maybe the situation seems that it will not be improved, or it will not be better, but let me tell you, you already signed for it. You know that. You forget it, obviously, when you came to Earth and you burned. But nothing lasts forever. See you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.